Welcome to Karaoke Wine with Jules and Tessa.
Welcome. Karaoke Wine.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
So today we have a very special guest.
Yes, we do.
Water. Jamal Wright.
Yes.
Cheers. Y'all.
No,
yes.
even though in my culture or any culture it's bad, I like to cheers with water.
But
Is it? Oh, no.
I also have coffee. I have all the drinks right now. It's been
Yeah.
a situation.
Yes.
So,
All right, so today's guest is a friend of mine. I've
Yay.
known him since 2015.
Yes. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's a long time.
long time.
We actually met each other in acting class, the Miami acting studio with Ralph.
Yes.
And we were just little babies wanting to have a voice. And
Oh, my God. It was such a good time. I really, really enjoyed, especially a lot of the stage stuff we were doing back then.
he's really funny.
I tried.
And so he is the CEO of Supersonic Soft Washing.
If you can say it 3 times fast, I'll give you $50.
Yeah. So when we started this CEO series, he reached out to us, and I was like, "Oh my God, duh,
Yes.
the perfect fit."
And
Yes.
I saw you guys, you guys were doing an amazing job. I know with Sandra and leak detection, and I
Yeah.
was like, oh my God, she's doing great. Everybody's doing, I was like, I got to get on board. So I definitely was like, hey, how do I get involved?
Well,
Here we are.
Here we are.
And what did we do last weekend with you, Jamal?
That's why you got to think about it before you invite yourself on this. No, we had a good time.
Yeah.
So we taught them how to pressure wash, and everyone who's watching that has worked outside before. You know how great it was. The best time.
Yeah, we didn't break nails.
No, I actually
Exactly.
did.
Kept all of
No,
our
she
nails.
cut her hand.
She did cut her
Cut my
hand.
hand.
I did get
I
that
broke a
too.
nail, which
Yeah.
I'm gonna fix next week.
Yeah.
When I'm in Miami. But okay, so Jamal, tell us a little bit about yourself because you are very dimensional.
Yes.
Yes.
There's a lot to you that
yeah.
people, if they follow you on Instagram, obviously they'll know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when I started following on Instagram, I was like, I had no idea that you were a lead singer to a heavy
Yes.
band.
Yeah, I did that.
You did that.
So, yeah, I was in the greatest band of all time, Neurotic November. If you haven't heard us, you should, because it's the greatest. Everything that we've ever done is amazing. I did that up until about 2015. We toured consistently for like 5 years. It was amazing. We ended up breaking up, and then I was like, you got all this.
Most bands do.
It's true. You got all this like artistic, like I still want to get this out. So then one of my friends who was in another band, Thick as Blood, which is a great acting band, Gino, started acting. He's like, you should get into acting. I was like, really? Got into acting, met Juliana, and here we are, like 100 years later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. So Jamal, we had posted, we need more CEOs, and he was like, hello.
Exactly. I'm
Yes.
right here.
Yeah.
You're following me.
Yes. And we love it. And we all got together, and the dynamic and the connection, the chemistry was just so
Absolutely.
good.
Yes.
So we are so excited for this today. I want us to take a step back outside of the heavy metal because
Oh.
during our interview process, we can continue talking about it.
No,
We
I would
can.
talk about
We
metal
can.
all day.
We
This is a
can.
metal podcast.
So before we get into what you're doing so great right now with obviously the power washing business, you have a very unique story outside of, acting and heavy metal.
Okay,
when you
yeah.
moved here, right?
No, I've always lived
You've
here.
always lived here.
I was in Atlanta for a little bit for
Okay.
acting, and then I came back down. But
Okay.
I get everything.
Yeah.
So we're we're starting this business.
Yeah.
And actually, right before we started this business, I ended up shattering both of my Achilles and was told I'd never walk again. Learned how to walk. And then I was able to run 8 miles. Then we're like, we're going to start this business, right? we're starting this business. You know, everyone who started a business, you know, you got to get your website, get all these things, your EIN, all these, get everything formulated. We're about to get it started. I'm also about to act in a sitcom, so I'm kind of little this. So I'm riding a bike on the phone, trying to set this business up, hit by a car.
While you're on the phone.
Wow. Yes. And
This is why I don't do physical.
okay, so this is actually very interesting, and it's
Get hurt.
1000% relevant to his story, because when he told this to me, I was like, okay, wait, hold on, say this again.
Yeah.
So on the phone.
My buddy Josh, he owns a music venue in Brown. I'm setting up everybody right now. He has a music venue called Grimes. He has a whole bunch of businesses. He's helping me set up our business. He's on the phone with me. We're like, yeah, we're both getting excited. Boom, I get hit by this car. He hears people screaming. He just assumes I'm helping somebody. He hangs up. Thanks, Joe. Nobody supports. No, I'm kidding. Josh is the greatest person I've ever met. He helps me all the time. So, so I get hit. I wake up in the hospital. I'm completely unconscious. My girlfriend, who's my wife now, is there. My dad's there. I'm still trying to understand what's going on. Find out I'm bleeding from 3 holes in my brain. I have to learn how to speak again. I can't speak properly. I can't read. I can't do math. I can't look at lights. So for about 6 weeks to 2 months, I'm living in the house in the dark. I'm watching movies, listening to them. I would just have like the movie playing, trying to remember it. My wife is the greatest person of all time. She's holding it down, but she is completely crying all the time. I didn't find this out until later. Yeah. But she's making sure we can do everything. She's still organizing everything. As soon as I get back to it, side note, I'm trying to still work. I'm voice texting people because I can't read or write. Sometimes I voice text. I sound like someone that's probably doing illegal substances. So none of that worked. She finally, we got everything where we needed to go. And once I was able, 2 months in, we jumped back into it. That was February of 2025.
A year ago.
Yeah, a year ago is once we were able to just really get it back in. By January, I was already kind of getting stuff. I was able to play tennis and move around. But February is when we started, and we just kept going.
So you essentially went through an entire rebirth, learning to walk again, okay? Then hit by a vehicle, so forced to learn how to read, write, and talk again. Yeah. So this business genuinely remade you.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It made me a better person, because now, because of it, I'm always trying to learn something. Yeah. I'm always reading something new. My newest book is Power versus Force. I'm reading that right now. I'm always trying to find something out, because you never know. You may never have it. And also sitting. This is probably the longest I'm ever going to sit. I'm typically standing now because I thought I'd never walk again. So I'm typically constantly moving. So, you never know what you got until you're about to lose it.
Yeah.
How did you come up with Supersonic Soft Washing?
Yeah. Okay. So I guess it's probably not really that cool of a story. I think it is. All right. So
it's like Sonic the Hedgehog is what I think of.
My buddy Jaden, who was in Atlanta, who was in a band called Gut Check. Everyone I know is just in a band. We just speak music.
Well, I mean, it's just like every actor.
No.
You can love it and do it, but you also need to pay your bills.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So my buddy Jay was like, man, he's a very good pressure washer. He's working for another company. He was like, I want to do it for myself. Mm-hmm. And me personally, I've kind of always worked for myself. I taught gymnastics, cheerleading, diving. Then I was in the band, acting. So he was like, oh, I want to start my own business. I was like, yeah, let's do it. So originally it was Jay kind of doing the work, and I'm kind of doing all the desk stuff. Mm-hmm. And then we brought it down to Miami. Jay came down to Miami. We exploded. We had probably 7 or 8 people working at a time. And like most people, Jay retired in Thailand. So he lives out there with his wife. he still works. I know everyone's like, what? He works and stuff, but he loves Thailand. So That's where he is now.
That's cool. So when you started your business, it was just you and your wife doing all the work? Or
Yeah.
did you have employees?
No, it was me, my wife, Jay, and Jay's wife, Heather.
Okay.
And Heather worked kind of in that field. So she would just say stuff like, I forgot the proper terms, but like, how are you going to get the credit cards? How are you going to, I don't know. Are you going to use Stripe or are you going to, so
Trial and error.
yeah, so Jay's wife would say stuff, and we're like, okay, we do that then. So then we just do that. And when we brought it down here, originally it was like me and my wife, and you get on YouTube. As soon as you don't know the answer, you watch someone do it for like 30 minutes, and then you go do it, and you scream at each other, and you think you're going to divorce, but you're not because you love each other too much. And then you finish the job, and no one's divorced. That's always great.
I don't know how that feels.
No one should know what divorce feel. We're all going to get married, stay together forever.
I mean, married or divorced or
You're
committed.
I'm giving you the married now. You're going to get it.
I meant asylum committed, just not like committed.
So I may be giving you the wrong thing.
Yeah.
You know? Take away the asylum.
Yeah.
You love the asylum too much.
I do. There's also a dungeon that we forget to bring up on the.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Go back to the oh hi. Someone's chained somewhere.
Obviously, the great thing about starting your own business
Yeah.
is when you need more employees, it's a sign of success.
Yeah.
People wanting your business.
Yeah.
So you pick the right niche.
Yes.
There is obviously a supply and demand. Where did you find your employees? Like Craigslist? I don't know. I'm old. I don't know where people.
Fear. To be honest, fear.
Okay, so I think this is actually really great because let's talk a little bit more about how you did find them. Because I come from a very blue collar background. My uncle owns a really successful plumbing business. My dad's a general contractor.
Yeah.
And the consensus now, because my cousins who are my age are now running my uncle's business, and plus my dad,
Beautiful.
could not find actual people who wanted to work. And we had the pleasure of working with Desiree, Annie, and Mito, or Chris, aka Mito.
Yeah.
And they're wonderful, hardworking, hysterical, such a lovely individuals. But you can,
And they're young.
and they're young.
So young.
Yeah,
We're gonna
people-
people are gonna think I'm doing child labor. They're not that young.
Not that young.
You can get in a factory.
They're just very Gen Z.
They're very
Oh yeah, absolutely.
very, but they were.
Yeah.
And you can't find a younger generation that is willing to do
Physical work.
physical
yeah.
work, like blue
Because
collar work,
I think
trade work essentially.
Yeah.
Or even said it,
Yeah,
right?
I think Gen Z is more of like content creation, tech, AI driven jobs, which is great. That is going to be the future, or it's leading that way. But we can't delete these kind of jobs because they exist and they need to exist.
And
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it's hard for AI to kind of figure out because every house is different.
Yeah.
The weather, there's a whole bunch of things. So you do want people outside. But what were you gonna say?
But I was going to follow up on what you're saying. I think that there is an aspect, maybe like drone technology, that could expand your business because you can have somebody go there and get the entire schematic of the house, right? A rendering.
Yeah.
So that you can essentially know what team you need to send, how much time it's going to take versus having somebody physically have to go to each destination and do a quote, right?
See, that's actually good. A drone would be better.
Yeah.
'Cause originally we did the whole Google Earth thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody's house looks great on Google Earth. So you don't really know what you're looking at. They're like, oh, it's a little spot. And you're like, oh, okay. And you get there and it's just a dumpster of trash. So you're like, I typically go, and I'm actually doing it after this. We're working all the time. After I leave here, we're right back to work. Gonna go get a quote. Give them a quote. But yeah, now I typically drive and meet up with the people. But see, this is why we need great people like this. I was like, drones.
It's me.
It's true.
It's me.
And how do you find your
The employees.
employees?
Yeah.
Okay. So all of it is out of fear. No. So originally we were doing, one or two houses, and it was kind of like, your friend would tell a friend and stuff like that. And then we got into this gated community called Aquabella. And, since it's a brand new area, they ended up just needing, it was kind of like, I'm just knocking on everybody's door, and this person was like, finally, we need you. So just keep pushing. You know, it's really hard because you can't really tell someone step by step by step. So it's always different. So, you know, we're going around, hey, we can do this, this, and that. Get in with Aquabella. They're like, sure, we'll tell, you know, all the houses that we have to call you. You don't think that's going to happen. They end up calling, but I'm sure most business people know you got to undercut everybody else. So we're literally giving the most dirt cheap prices to the point where we're losing $50 per house. So we're buying paint, and I'm just going to make up a number, but if it costs $450 for all the materials, they're only paying us $400. Like, we're just slowly going into, and my wife is like, what are we going to do? I'm like, I have no clue. And everybody keeps calling, and I refuse to say no.
Yeah.
So now we have I think we had 6 houses going on at once. My 2 best friends are Steven, who is Mito's older brother, and Samantha, who is Ani's older sister. So they were bred for this. So I'm like all of us do. Man, this sucks. We're in the heat, bro. I gotta do I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's just me and bro, I got you, right? So Sam comes clutch. Me and my sister are coming. Steven, he's always working. His older brother, Charlie, I'm going to come. I'm going to get Mito to come. Charlie couldn't come, but he was able to get Mito. Yeah. We started I think we had up to 8 different people at once because we were doing so many different houses. And I'm like, I'm going to figure it out. And
figure it out.
Yeah. We ended up getting 1 duplex it was 4 houses. So it was 2 duplexes, 4 houses next to each other. And that job alone was able to cover, because I was able to just do it with 3 people instead of 8 people. Yeah. So I was able to bring it down, but that price alone basically covered everything. Just luck, God, whatever you want to believe in, just covered everything. And that was it. We had enough, I guess, houses at one time that started telling all of their people, while I was able to pay everybody. And now we kind of just go off of word of mouth. Yeah. And now that we're here, if you tell your friends and family about us and we do the job, I'll send you $50.
Woo!
So, just for watching the show, tell a friend, hey, Jamal's great. We do their job, $50.
What do we get?
You get $50.
We get love and devotion.
Exactly.
We get love and devotion.
Them forever. And the more you call, the more love they get.
Yeah.
But you get more $50. Call us.
Oh my God.
I can't believe you put this guy on a podcast.
Did your wife ever have a moment of oh my God, it's actually working?
Yeah.
Every day. Every day, from everything. Because I've been with my wife since 2005. So she was my girlfriend then. I was 16, she was 15, or I was 17, she was 16, something like that. But once the band started taking off, I'm like, people will drive here in the snow to come see it? This doesn't make any sense. I got one of my old merch people here. We're in Chicago. It is snowing. There's ice everywhere. If you're from Miami, you're like, nobody's showing up, right?
Actually, we just have 20-degree
-degree weather.
We're snow people now.
I didn't leave my house.
Yeah, it's true. When the iguanas come down, we stay in. That's how that works here. Iguanas down, we in. Yeah. So we're thinking nobody's going to come to this thing. Pack the whole thing out. We're like, oh my God. When I've done movies with Juliana, I'm like, someone's paying me to do a movie. I do every day. When people call me, because sometimes I'm not on the job side, I may be talking to future clients or whatever. Mito, who, when he sees this, he's going to call me way more. I hate that he calls me so much. He's going to, yep, we're finished. I'm going to FaceTime you now so you can see it. FaceTimes me and it's done. I'm like, this is a thing. We're doing a thing. If you Google our name, AI comes up and tells you about our business. Yeah. It's crazy.
That's huge. Everyone Google him.
AI knows me.
Yeah.
Is that because you have a website? Because I've been telling my business partner over here that we need a website because of the SEO?
Okay, first of all, the website is coming literally, you know what, fine. By the end of this month, I keep saying by the end of March, but it'll be by the end of this month. Mark my words.
I'm just saying.
You got to be the guy. Josh will do it for you. You just got to bang your head on somebody's windshield, but he'll do it for you.
So do you think your life experiences of like everything kind of, not saying everything kind of just works out, but
redirection.
Because you've been through so many things that are not the norm, and it working out, that creates your mindset every day.
Absolutely.
Getting up in the morning, and because you getting hit by
every car imaginable.
People saying like, oh, I feel like I got hit by a bus. Like you literally did.
Yeah. But doctors saying you're never going to walk again, you're never going to talk again, but you're here today as living proof, going like, I proved you motherfuckers wrong again.
And speaking of, I was at the UN doing, which I consider one of the top hospitals. Yeah. And I'm going through all like the light and, brain reaction stuff. Everyone there was so blown away. They had me sign a waiver so the like C-suite people can come and look at me. Wow. And they were like looking at me, taking notes because they're like, this person doesn't make any sense. Like he shouldn't be able to move this quickly.
Wow. Are you a religious person?
I am. Yeah. No.
Okay. Now.
Yeah. I'm like, I've met this guy so many times. I'm like, he got to be there.
he keeps sending you back.
He's
though.
like, bro, you're not ready. I need you to
stop coming back.
Is it a not ready thing or like we're just not ready?
He's like, look,
we're not ready yet. Because that's what happens to me. I'm sure.
I need you to inspire some more people. About 10 more people, then you can come up here.
Perfect. Well, you got 2 of us right here, so
8 more people. But no, absolutely. And like, because you know how you were saying, how do I get clients?
Yeah.
Me personally, I think everything is like compound interest.
Yeah.
So like, when I was teaching gymnastics, originally started because I was diving. I was a diver, and then you get out of high school. I'm a very punk rock guy.
Yeah. What haven't you done?
Failed.
Yes. That was the perfect answer.
You can't fail unless you quit.
That's true.
Never fail until you quit.
Oh my God.
You never quit. You never fail. Yes. I'm telling you, I'm the guy.
Yes.
You guys will start finding me. I'm like, you've never failed. Yes. You guys are going to find me in a bush somewhere.
I love it.
But yeah, so like, I did competitive diving in high school. And then when I got out of high school, I'm a punk rock guy. I'm at Warped Tour. Well, before I'm in the Warped Tour.
Warped Tour. When I was 19 in Jacksonville.
No, nice.
Yeah.
I played Warped Tour in 2015.
Nice.
14?
Oh my God, we're sitting with a legend.
I mean, yes. Please love me. No. But yeah, my coach is like, would you ever want to work on dive shows? Like you get paid to, I was like, sure, yeah, whatever. I'm like 17, 18, I don't care. So I'm at Warped Tour. The guy calls me and he's like, hey, you want to work this show or whatever? I was like, yeah, sure. He's like, can you turn the music down? I was like, I can't right now.
At Warped Tour, that would be rude.
I can't turn the music down. And once I started doing dive shows, I was like, you can make a living just kind of doing what you want to do. So then from that point, I was like, I got to figure out how to sell myself. So I would go to different gyms whenever, hey, I can help you doing this. Actually, backstory. When I was in high school, my band playing with bigger bands, you have to sell tickets. So I would sell tickets to kids in my high school and other high school. So when I was like 15, I already learned how to like sell whatever I'm trying to sell. So that's another thing that helps me with customers because I figure out what you want.
Right.
And I just give you that. Like, what is it that you need at this present time? You need to be fast. You need it to be tomorrow. You need it to be silent. What is it that you need so we can bring it to you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
I was like,
We do the same thing about the podcast. It's like we're always looking on Instagram, different news cycles of like what's
happening,
talking about. Yeah. Now, a lot of things that are going on right now, we don't talk about because we're like, if we go there, we're gonna.
Well, I actually have an idea
always
how
wants to go there.
Yeah, constantly edited. Well, I actually have a way to go there, but I'm going to talk to you about it this afternoon. Yeah, I have a way. I always have a way.
Because you've grown up in Miami. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say what I'm going to say. You're African American.
Yes.
You are?
I know, right? I just learned it today. 23andMe.
Do you have any of like the Jamaican, the Haitian, the
Dominican? Yeah.
like in Miami?
Yeah. Like
Or you just like pure black?
Yes, I am the original,
Oh.
the OG. My mom says I'm part Native American, but I'm not getting any money, so I won't count it.
And then growing up, were you always like into skateboarding? So were your parents like, who is our child?
No, it's very funny because my parents talk about it now, and they're like, you made all of this stuff cool.
Yeah.
Everything that everybody is doing, you were doing, and everyone made fun of you for years. And it's true. My dad has always been a coach. Like, he's coached every sport possible. Even though I personally do extreme sports, he's coached basketball, football, volleyball, bowling. He's coached everything. My mom is just if you're going to do it, do it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not out here in the hot sun for no reason. Do the thing. So whatever I wanted to do, they were like, if you're going to do it, we're going to do it. They would let me do it, but they would always come to me if someone else asked, so they knew how to answer it. That's why I'm like, now that I'm an adult, I'm like, man, bro, my parents are great. So, being a skateboarder in like the 90s, a black skater in the 90s, people are like, oh, the white boy shit. Can we curse on this?
Yeah.
Oh,
Have you? No.
Not seen our podcast.
You cannot fucking cuss on this podcast.
Fucking shit.
Yeah.
But,
Fuck no.
But, people were like, my father's name, they call him NC. Like, NC, why your son do this white shit? He's good at it, ain't he? He can do it, can't he?
That's all it has to. You just have to be good at it.
Yeah, and then he would, because I was really into like hardcore metal, as they know.
Yeah.
So just like the screaming more intense. Yeah, so my dad would be like, he like hardcore. That's what he like. And he'd be like, he would pull me to the side. Like, man, it's just so fast, like, he like it fast. What's the problem? Well, my dad's great.
Okay, I have to meet your parents.
Dude,
Yes,
you know what?
we have to.
It's better now, though, because now my dad's like his early 70s, so now he's more chill. So people will be like, he's not like that. I'm like, yeah, now. 'Cause I'm like 37. But yeah, no, when I was like 8, get up, let's make it happen. Yeah. But my dad, the greatest.
Yeah.
He was not into this stuff, but he knew I was into it. And back then, we didn't have free skate parks like we have now.
Right.
So, and we didn't have any in Miami. The closest one was in Pompano, which is an hour from me. Every Sunday, Dad, we live together. Pick me up now. Both of my parents live in the same house. So my dad would wake me up and be like, hey, we're going to skate park. We go to skate park. He hang out with me for about like 2-3 hours. We come back home. I watch Dexter's Laboratory every Sunday. And until I got better and I got my own car. And that's
whatever
really
awesome.
I wanted to do, as long as you did it.
Yeah.
If you weren't one of these, no, do the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he supported you it didn't matter what you wanted to do as long as you followed through.
The band, the first time I started playing in a band, I was 13, so I didn't have a car. He had a pickup truck. Had to put my cab in the back of his truck. We would play Churchill's, if you guys know Churchill's venue. But when you're new, no one knows who you are. Yeah. So you don't play until 3 a.m. And my dad just sat there, just waiting for us to play. We play, pack up, take me home. He would do it as many times until I got my own car. Now, with that one, though, he was like, oh, my God, thank God you got a car. I cannot do it.
He's like, at 3 a.m., like, no.
No, you got to do it.
Did he ever actually go to one of your, like, heavy metal? Because when you were describing your musical career, like, you were big.
Yeah, we got pretty big.
Right. So was he like, oh, wow, it actually fucking worked out?
Yeah.
He's like, this is why you support your kids, people.
Yeah. When we would play the Revolution or Culture Room, they would be like in the, I don't even know what you call that area, like the top area or whatever. Yeah. And he would just be like, I cannot believe this guy. Like he does it now because he's like,
you've done so much.
Yeah. He's always like, yeah, I guess.
And I think it's something to say too, because you did mention your age, 37.
Yeah.
I mean, Jamal, you've lived so many unique lives, which I think is so amazing. And thank you so much for like sharing all of that, right?
No, man, it's awesome.
And your dad, is it safe to say that he is like your number one support? Like if something like really happens, like do we,
That's my daddy.
We'll get a photo of that for
My
sure.
daddy and my mama. Because they make me stronger. Yeah. They,
My parents can't watch this.
they're going to be like, you didn't tap her.
My dad and her parents, they watch
Everything.
every single episode.
Well,
And my
Becky
dad-
watches it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad, literally on the last Rage Bait episode, if you go to YouTube, he writes paragraphs.
Yes. I took
My-
screenshots because we're going to release
My
that.
dad is very opinionated.
Yes.
And he's a writer. So
Yeah.
that's his outlet. So, of course, naturally, like, his daughter is
Yeah.
like, I got something to say.
Well, and it's interesting too, because I think it's so our age group, we were raised with parents who were like, you fall down, brush it. No, if you cry, I'll give you a reason to cry, right?
Yes,
So
absolutely.
I think that also allowed you to experience so many different things because your parents were like, if you want to do this, you're doing it.
Yep.
I think nowadays, and this is just from experience, that there are some times
You're
when kids
100% right.
Yes, I know. But kids are like, I want to do this thing. And parents are like, okay, cool. And then the kids are like, but it's hard. I want to quit. So I have a unique story. My niece, who is the love of my like whole heart and soul.
Is the one that cheers?
Yes.
Oh, man, she should be on Top
yes,
Gun.
She is. Yes. PGLC world champion right there. Right? She's coming. But, you know, when she first started doing cheer, it was a shock for her, right? She's the only grandchild. She's the only niece, like the only little human in her life.
Yeah.
And she came home one day because she did not get a position that she wanted when she was first starting out in cheer. So my sister told her, like, you have a choice. You either suck it up and get better than everybody else so that they know you've earned that spot, or you quit and I'm never going to hear about it. We're not going to talk about it ever again. Like, you have two choices right now. But if you choose to quit, then next time you want to do something, we're not going to be able to do it right away.
Yeah.
And that was the whole, like, you know,
I think it's
marched in, and
also,
she's amazing now. Like, she's one of the best.
Yeah, I think it's also, I mean, none of the people on this panel today have kids.
Soon, maybe.
Soon.
We'll see. I'm shooting for it.
But I have stepkids, and I also have nephews, and she has a niece. And soft parenting versus
Fuck them kids.
Yeah.
fuck them kids.
Yeah.
My nephew had extreme anxiety before baseball tryouts, and he didn't even want to get out of the car. And my older brother is he's military.
Yeah.
And he was like, you know, and he didn't say this, guys, but like, fuck your feelings.
Yeah. No.
Like, get out of the car.
Yes.
That's like the Stamina Acting tagline, by the way. Fuck your feelings.
No, we drove all the way here.
Yeah,
Let's
get out of
go.
the car, do what you need to
Yeah.
do, and we'll worry about your anxiety after.
Exactly.
Compartmentalize. Suppress like the rest of us.
That is literally how I do everything. Because, you know, people, you did music, acting. I will meet someone, to try to sell my business. Oh, you're not afraid? Of course. That's actually what makes you better. If you
Yes.
get on stage and you have no fear, you will suck.
Yeah.
You want to be like, okay, don't mess up. Okay.
Yeah.
Do it. Scream this. You want to. So the fear is good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fear is actually, they have started to identify that a lot of anxiety is actually excitement masked as fear.
Yes.
So it's one of those things, it's all in your mind. So if you're like, I'm scared, are you really scared or are you excited? Because if it's a
Exactly.
really awesome opportunity, for example, I've moved up in corporate America, like I don't, just keep scaling the world. Every
love it.
time I've like interviewed or anything, I'm like, God, you get that like imposter syndrome for a minute.
I always have that.
Yeah.
always
Well,
have
I think most women do, really.
Yeah.
The thing is you recognize, wait, I'm excited about this opportunity. That's why it is quote unquote fearful, because
Yep.
you're not afraid of things, to your point, that you already know that you can do, and you're just like, it is what it is. Like,
Yep.
when that fear happens, it truly is excitement.
Yes.
The different feeling of fear is when somebody has a chainsaw running after
Yes.
you. So if you can get chased by a chainsaw, first of all, then you'll be able to determine that when your anxiety or fear comes up, it's not fear, it's excitement.
Exactly. I'm sorry. I was in there's a song, Chased by a Chainsaw by Waking the Cadaver. I was like, man, that's like this.
We're going to use that. We're going to use that. But it's true. Like fear, life, when you have fear, it means you're moving in the right direction.
Yes. If you are just, it sucks to say this, but if you're just kind of enjoying everything, you're just sedentary. You're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
So it's like everybody, it doesn't matter who you are. If you're a billionaire, you want to be a gajillionaire or whatever the next up. So you're trying to do something. From what we all believe, we have one life. So let's try to get as far as we can. We don't know about anything else. I kind of look at it kind of like Mario. You just want to keep, because when we play the Mario game, the first level, you're like, God dang it, how can I get, but then after you get past the first level, you're in the second level, third level, you think of how easy that first level is now. You're like, man, this is so easy. And you jump in the box and you take your coins, and you keep
That's life. You collect your coins and you keep moving.
Nintendo is teaching us life.
It's there you go.
We don't need public school. Nintendo.
I actually was a Donkey Kong girl, not a Mario girl.
Yeah. Oh my God. I could see that.
So I was all of them. I was Donkey Kong. I was Sonic. I was Mario.
Sonic,
I was even, let's go back. I was, what's that fucking Nintendo game? Duck Hunter?
Duck Hunter. Yes.
Oh my God.
My brother, like, the blow into the
Yes.
and everything. So I was Duck Hunter, and then he had this one, because my older brother was a pilot. And this is like Destiny shit. He would play all these airplane pilot simulations when he was a little kid. And so he would have this like one game in a Nintendo, and I don't even remember what it was, but it was like a fighter jet, and you'd have to like maneuver in space and then in between the mountains, and he was like so good at it, and then I would try and I would die.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it Star Force? Star Fox. Is that Star Fox?
Maybe.
No?
Maybe.
But even like Star Wars, I mean, that was the
yeah, same shit.
Yeah.
But I was like Nintendo all the way to like Sonic the Hedgehog.
I remember the Duck Hunter game. Leave it in the comments if your mom did this to you. I had the Duck Hunter game split with, do you guys remember that like Olympic game where you had the thing on the ground and you, with your feet really fast? And it was like an Olympic game, so you could hurdle and do all these things. They didn't make a lot of them. It was the Duck Hunter and a split with that game.
Oh, interesting.
And I remember this back when our band was touring. It like blew up out of rarity, and you could sell it for a whole bunch of money. So I was like, oh my God, I called my mom. And of course, she threw it away.
Oh no.
Because no, you didn't play that. That's mine. I hate Nintendo, so I threw it away. Now I'm poor.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
This is amazing. I love it. Yeah, I didn't do Duck Hunter, but I did go to First Street in Encinitas, California, and played Buck Hunter a lot while drinking Fireball shots.
The deer one?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. That was as an elder. Yeah.
I did that. I also did Oregon Trail.
Oh, Oregon.
Wow, Oregon Trail.
You did Oregon Trail.
That was
in school.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think they brought it back. I
think so too.
God, these fucking kids need to learn. People die.
Yeah.
Like, they literally grew up in this fluffy, like, tell me about your feelings. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Do the dishes. Make your bed. We're done.
Yep.
Don't talk with unless you're smoking. I'm kidding.
No. Make your bed. When you wake up in the morning, make your bed first.
Always.
That'll start the whole day.
Always. It does. We're psychos like that.
No, but actually, because what it does, it gives you that first hit of accomplishment.
Yeah.
So now you can go through the day with more of a chip on your shoulder. No, it's true though. Like, I try to read all this. Like, I'm better than everybody. No, but you're like, you make your bed, you're like, man, I can do this. And then you, whatever else.
Yeah.
But if you wake up and, I don't know, you drop your phone and then you trip over it, this day's going to suck. And it is, because you're thinking about it.
The negative. I always say when people, like my friends, they say something negative and they put it in the, and I'm like, take it back right now. And they literally like
Yeah, you have to. And
So
it's just one of those things too, where if you're not setting yourself up for success, no one else is.
Yes.
yeah.
So, and like, so you get to choose. That's the one thing that no one can take away from you is your actual choice.
Yes.
Unless, they throw you in a dungeon.
Yes. The dungeon that's not here.
Yes.
We don't have a dungeon.
We would never put you in a dungeon.
I know. Oh,
So going back to business,
yeah. So let's,
you are a CEO.
yes, you are a CEO. So let's do this. Let's go ahead. Or what were you going to say?
Well, I was going to say, because you're a small business.
Yes.
Do you work with the government to get like a small business loan?
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Like
Yeah, help us- yeah, help us- yeah.
Like,
And use your wife to say that you're woman owned.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be
Yeah.
honest, anything.
Yeah.
I was actually just talking to one of my business friends on the way here about grants. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, it's female owned, it's black owned, it's
yeah.
whatever you need it to be to get this. It's
Yeah.
owned. Definitely. For me personally, it's harder to get into the government. I was trying to start pressure washing the military bases.
Yeah.
And they give you all of this information and stuff that you got to put in, but then it's, oh no, then this, and you got to try again in 2 weeks, and you got to try again.
Yeah.
So eventually I just kind of gave up, but
to get like a contract?
yeah, to kind of,
To work with government.
Yeah.
To work with the government. So for the grant, though, you said you were talking to your friend
Yeah.
on the way down here. So have you guys ever been able to land a grant to help with your
Not-
business? Not yet?
not yet.
Okay.
We've, every month, they'll have like a new list or whatever, or they used to, and
Yeah.
you just kind of hit them all and try.
Yeah.
But we haven't, and I'm going to assume because the government hates me.
Oh,
That's,
it's because they're like, you're too lucky, motherfucker. You've
Yep.
come back to life 17 times.
Yep.
Like, you're not even a cat at this point.
that's it.
You're inhuman. You're like not real.
It's true.
It-
I'm a figment of your imagination.
So tell our listeners and our fans anything else about the business that they need to know, from just how they can find you, who you typically work with, what it looks like, and what areas. Yeah. And maybe the areas that do you do any area in South Florida?
Yeah.
Okay.
As of right now, we're from West Palm all the way down to like the Homestead area.
Oh, nice.
Whatever you need at this point, if it's pressure washing,
Okay.
painting, sealing, if you need your trees trimmed, if
Okay.
you want to build a driveway, if you need a plumber, if
You guys are
This
like
thing, yeah.
a landscape architect.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what
Basically.
you guys are, because you're doing everything on the outside of the home.
and we're even trying to get on the inside, because
Okay.
now we painted some inside houses.
Do you guys want to paint my place?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Let's
do.
talk about. No, I really need you to, because look at it's.
Landed a new job. I'm always working.
Hey, I referred you to somebody. Do I get $50?
No. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll give you $50 off for the podcast. Thank you.
Perfect. All right, so that's awesome. Anything else about the business specifically that you need anyone else to know? Like, what do they need to know so that they can contact you or anything like that?
We're on TikTok. Oh my God, I suck.
Instagram.
Instagram, Facebook. That's it.
We're and word of mouth, right?
Word of mouth.
Yeah.
Our website, www.supersonicssoftwashing.com. If you
Yes.
can say it 3 times fast, I'll give you $50. I think I'm going to make this into an actual thing. It's going to be the karaoke gift.
I love it.
Man.
So
No.
I did not mean to. Gosh, I pulled a Jules right there, cutting our guest
I
on.
know,
That was
this is
rude. What
Unbelievable. No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Ani's great. Mito, no, he's great. Oh yeah, I do want to talk about that, because they are he's 16. I know he's tall. If you've seen him in our video,
He's 16.
I know.
Okay, but first of all, we met with him. I thought he was like at least 19 or 20.
Everybody says
He's
that.
so mature. Oh my gosh. And
Yeah.
he was so he came and got us from the car, opened our door for us. He's like,
Chris.
hey, and Chris.
That makes total sense.
Yeah.
We were making those jokes that we were making. It totally makes sense. He was like, oh my God, these people are talking like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
I'm like, shut up,
It's so-
Chris. Everybody it's Chris. If you've seen that show, look me up on Instagram, #50$.
Yeah. Ooh.
That should be my
KWP, $50.
But yeah, most Gen Z kids, they're not really about it. But Chris and Ani, they're like, we're here to get the job done. It doesn't matter. Chris Mito is probably, man, I'm gonna regret talking great about him. I already know this because he's gonna be like, oh man, you're talking good about me on the podcast. But yeah, if I'm like, we gotta be here at 8 a.m., but we got to go to Home Depot to pick this up. And he's a strong guy. So he's like, I'm up at 6 o'clock. I'll get up at 5 or 4:30, start my run. I'm working out at 5. I'm up, I'm dressed, I'm ready to go. And it's 5 in the morning. We'd pull up, he's already outside. Like,
where you been?
Like, he's always ready to go.
What a good kid.
I know, right? Ani, slightly different. She gets in the car, she takes a little nap. But as soon as we get there, boom, on. Let's go. Everybody's moving.
Is she also 16?
No.
Okay.
Ani is 18, turning 19.
Yeah, they're babies.
Yeah, but she's always ready to go. And Ani, man, people think I love this business. No, if we go like 4 or 5 days, y'all got them jobs? Like, she's ready to go. I'm like, man, I gotta go get customers, man.
She's actually the one who taught us how to power wash. It was a great moment. Yeah, she was. Yeah.
Was it great for you, Ani? Leave it in the comments.
I think we all learned a lot.
We did.
Yes.
And then Desiree.
Yes, my wife Desiree.
We have a hat for her, by the way.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Yes. I think that's the greatest human being on earth. She literally, everything that I've done in my life, it would be like maybe 50%, maybe a quarter without Desiree. She's really good at knowing how to tell me I suck with love.
Yeah.
And like I know something is going to do well because we start to argue. And I know people are going to be like, this is weird. But yeah, when I was doing the band, everybody, you're good. Yeah, because no one wants to hurt your feeling. And that is really bad. Her and her sister would just make fun of my band constantly. Even before we dated. I'm like trying to get with you, girl. Right? So then that started to get better. In the band, we got to get. And then with acting, doing self-tapes,
Oh my God.
it would, but I got better at self-tapes because it would be like, okay, action. Martha. Yeah. Terrible. Start over.
Desiree, we love you, by the way.
Action. Start over. I need a fire. You look terrible. I studied acting. And then I book a job. Pressure washing. I remember the day it was going to take off. We were on a 2-story roof. Me and her. No harness. Never do this. Do not do this. No harness. The worst ladder to the point where she's like terrified. Both of us are alternating from getting up there because it was in the winter. It was, around February, March last year. So it was cold. As you know, I tore both of my Achilles. So if it gets too cold, my legs can lock up and I can fall. So we're both alternating from this 2-story roof. And yeah, got the job done. It took forever because we were both scared. We didn't really know what we were doing for 2-story roofs. Got in the car. Didn't want to talk to each other on the ride home. Just
Is this one of the divorce moments?
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, that's when we both knew this thing was going to take off because we both loved it too much. As soon as we both loved the thing, it goes far.
Well, and you guys love each other and you've been together for so long and through so many different phases that love has really,
I don't know if she loves me.
Which one? Because you were so young starting dating her and then through a musical career and other careers, what do you think was the hardest era?
For me?
I mean, for you guys, like, personally speak for yourself, right?
Yeah. Definitely music. Because I started dating her when I was like 17.
Okay.
and like, you know, you're starting to do well in the local South Florida area.
You start getting the groupies.
Yeah.
You know, you make, you know, but I just thank God that I still got her, because like, man, I know there's people that probably watch and you make a lot of dumb mistakes and you're like,
Yeah.
fuck, you know, but it's like, you know, we only got one life. So it's like, you make your mistake, learn from your mistake, try to better yourself, and you're going to just continue to move forward. Because I don't think she really did anything that was hard to me as I did to her.
Okay.
And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, she doesn't work for anybody. She works for me and whatever idea I come up with. Like, no, I think her last job for someone else, she was working at like Adidas, but you know, I'm going to be 100% honest. Once she was able to leave Adidas, I felt very proud of myself.
Yeah.
Because as us men, we put them through a lot, you know.
Really interesting. Let's expand on that.
It's not. No.
We're not going to. That's not what this episode is. But
Desiree's on the other line. Like, what do you do?
she's all sitting here and she's like,
And
she
then
like pops up.
Yeah.
She's like all of a sudden in the window.
She pulls up in the back. And then it cuts. I'm in the dungeon. There we are. That's how I got there.
So here's the dungeon. Okay, so this has been so amazing.
We could do this all day.
We could.
I'm the wine in the
Give us some
karaoke.
of your acting skills. Okay, so in acting class,
Yeah.
we would have to start off with some exercises. One of the exercises I know I can recall that I hated doing. Do you have anything that you like in your mind hated, like starting off?
Oh man. What?
Like the coffee?
Oh man.
We had to pretend that we were drinking coffee like the first 5 minutes of class. And I was like,
I know, and it's so funny because these things are so dumb. I've become one of these like people now, but all those things that we hated were so much better for us. Because yes, the coffee one, I hate it, but now I get it. Because when you do self-tape, you remember where each point is.
Yes.
And if anyone is into metal, I think it's all vocalists.
Yeah.
You have to do whatever sound you make all of these like
the warm up, right?
Yes, to get your voice loose and to make the resonance come. And me personally, I don't know if you ever saw this, but I was kind of like going the bus and like, because I'm like, I sound stupid. You're like, I sound stupid making these noises. But, you know, in the cold, in the heat, you haven't slept in days, you still got it. So definitely that. My thing now that an exercise, I'm like, but I do it every day. After I work out, I have to do at least 15 minutes of exercises. So I'm stretching all of this, one because of my ankles, my back, just so, it could be a mental thing, but so I can bend with the day.
Okay.
Because with anybody, you know, all the business people that watch this, you think your day is going to go a certain way, and it's not. It's never going to go that way. Yeah. So you got to be able to like move with the day. So
I love that.
Yeah.
We just did a segment with a personal trainer who works with menopause people.
Perimenopause.
That's what you have before you have
actually go through menopause.
That's harder than Supersonic Soft Washing. If you say it 3 times fast.
Yeah, so he was talking about just like moving our necks, our joints in a certain way to just get us started in the day, work out, that kind of stuff. But I never thought about
it helps you like,
maneuver yourself.
And because another thing too is we all sit down a lot. So like your hip area is not doing it. That's also why most people, when you sit down, you feel that pain in your lower back, my lower back, in your lower back. And it's because your core is not able to hold yourself anymore. So you definitely want to stretch out as much as possible. Yeah. If you've been hit by cars or not, you definitely want to loosen all of those muscles.
Well, I think it's also you've been hit by a car
multiple cars.
Yeah.
That was the only one that actually took me out. Yeah. I've been hit by multiple cars. I've broken everything.
But there's nothing you can't do, and for you to wake up every morning and like do it.
Yeah.
There's no excuse. Like if you can do it,
that's literally
the other person can
that's literally it. And to be honest, if you listen to the greatest band of all time, Neurotic November, besides all the, I'm writing these songs at like 19, 20, so we're talking about some dumb stuff. But majority of those, everything else is like, if we can do it, you can do it. Because it's true. If no one's smarter, better, whatever, hotter. Well, I'm hotter, but, nobody's better than you. You just keep pushing. Whatever that thing is, you're going to make it happen. Just don't fail. Don't quit.
Yes. I love that. And I think that you've given us so much today, not just from obviously what we're doing now with Supersonic Power Washing. Soft washing.
I know,
I got it right.
Supersonic Soft Washing.
I didn't come up with the name, and I messed it up a whole bunch of times. Every time I go to the bank, I'm like, who are we?
No, I love it. So we like to end with our guests with a couple rapid fire questions.
Yes.
Are you ready for them?
Holly Berry. Oh.
Yeah. Seriously. So we talked a lot about music, so I'm very excited to ask you this question.
Oh, yes.
So I want the song that helps you get through your best day, or something you've just accomplished and you just throw it on and you're like, fuck yeah, I did that. What's that song for you?
Okay.
Or do you have a playlist? Because I just feel like Jules is very music like that too. Like music is her life. But what would that song be for you?
Oh my God. Oh, okay, we're gonna start with my wife, because she's literally just a funnier version of me. Hers is Rich Gang. Oh my God, what's that song? This here lifestyle. Right from the bottom. That's her song.
You're gonna have to text it to me because I have no idea what
Oh, you know this song. It's Young Thug, Rich Homie Quan. Is like when they first started their career.
Okay.
Everyone knows this song. It's Lifestyle. Lifestyle by Rich Gang.
Okay.
Okay. When the day is going great, and I'm just like, it's typically High 75 by Reliant K.
Okay.
The line is, it's a really fast punk song, and it's isn't it a surprise when you enjoy your life when you're happy to be alive?
Oh, I love that.
So I'm like, I'm very excited for that one.
I love it.
Yeah, that's my.
I'm gonna have to look.
Yeah, we're gonna. We'll link them for you guys in the YouTube for sure.
When I'm down, it's probably ska, anything Bob Marley, because it makes the day better.
Yeah. Okay.
I look like somebody that likes Bob Marley. I know you're all thinking it. You're like, he likes Bob Marley. I did.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking it.
I was. I think we're gonna be. I'm gonna be the next host. It's gonna be karaoke, wine, and Jamal.
A guest appearance. Okay.
That could be black coffee. It's karaoke.
Plus black coffee. Oh my gosh, we could. I do drink black coffee.
She does.
So
Who doesn't love black?
Black coffee was already been taken.
yes. So
It's true, sadly.
now, what about
Not sadly.
what? So you can answer this in a couple different ways if you want. So the prompt is a word or maybe a sentiment. You've said so much inspirational stuff today, to be fair. So, but what's the one thing that you want to leave the world with, whether it's a word that you want them to focus on or like just a saying or a mindset? I mean, I know you've given us so many good nuggets today, but like your final saying, you're underneath the car, just got ran over, not going to make it. What are you going to tell the world right before he'll come back though? We all
It's
know
true.
that.
Yeah. Jesus gonna be like, oh my God, this guy's trying to outdo me.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Oh man, I would say never use the word can't. Just take that out of your whole vocabulary.
Okay.
Like always focus on how you can. I'm probably already out of breath and like bleeding out by this point.
Yeah.
But always focus on how you can get to the thing, not why you can't get to the thing.
Yeah.
So if it's a skyscraper and you're on the ground, I can't climb this skyscraper. Well, don't think of that. Who do you know that could help you up? Maybe there's stairs over there. Maybe someone unlocked this door.
Or a helicopter.
Or a helicopter.
Yeah.
Maybe, actually a helicopter comes and you get on one of those like ladders and
Exactly.
from like all 80s, 90s movies. You just, I'll be
It's like
back.
Die Hard.
Yes. which is a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie.
Yes.
It is a Christmas movie.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
It's the best Christmas movie.
I'm so tired of being like, nah, yes, it is.
It is. Okay, so final thing, and I'm actually very curious about this one. What is your go-to karaoke song?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Man, there's so many. What's that song? I think it's by heart and it's Alone. That's one.
Oh.
Me and Desiree would sing Alone by heart all the time. If it's just me, Gorillaz, Clint Eastwood. I'm kind of a rapper.
Oh. You want to give us a little?
You know, buy the albums. I rap on that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Okay, perfect.
I can rap. No, I can't. Not anymore. I was better 10 years ago. Google me. No. Yeah, Gorillaz, Clint Eastwood, Heart Alone, and man. If it's like a metal thing, most likely Norma Jean. What's this song by Norma Jean? Every metal fan is gonna hate me. Oh my God, you all know it. It's the number one Norma Jean and the number one Poison the Well Nerdy. Poison the Well Nerdy for the metal fans.
I love it.
Yes.
So, you've been wonderful.
Thank you.
We love you.
I love you guys.
We're gonna have you back
Please.
because I think outside of obviously educating us how you help the South Florida area with his business,
Beautifying the city.
That right there, we find you so inspirational.
Thank
obviously,
you.
we love your energy. We love the message that you give to people. Always smiling, by the way, guys. Like
It's a good world.
Yes,
Obviously,
yes.
there's negative things,
Yeah.
you know, but like, I personally feel before we go, we all can control the world with our minds. All right, people are gonna be like, this guy's crazy.
No, it's
No,
true.
but yes.
You decide your own death. That mindset
Yes.
makes it happen.
Because
Yeah. So
Like-
when we make $1 billion,
Yes.
you won't be shocked.
no, it's 100. I
Yeah.
honestly believe that because, like, you know, all the things that I've started, the Neurotic November,
Yeah.
look it up by all of our albums, you know, Supersonic Soft Washing, all of these things. If you Google them,
All of these things.
it's like, oh yeah, these things have just existed. We know that,
Yeah.
but these were like ideas. These are things in your brain that you put onto this earth. We can control this whole thing.
Yeah.
Don't let people tell you you can't. Don't let people tell you it's over.
Yeah.
That, like, you know, why try? Because that's what they want. If they can get you to the point where you're just like, whatever, I don't care, then they win.
Yeah.
We're going all the way to the top and we're taking it from them. Ah!
So with that, in order to,
Do all the things.
like Jamal,
Yes.
Yeah.
okay,
What are you gonna say?
what do you got to say? Carpe diem, bitches.
Oh my God.
You're like, what?
I was like, wait, who? Where are the bitches at?
Thank you for watching this episode of Karaoke Wine. Please like and subscribe.